Okay, so today is December 10th, the 27th day of the ninth month in Enoch calendar. How much time for Rapture? And we are at the end of the ninth month, and there could be something interesting or major happen either today or on the 12th, the last day of the ninth month, Tuesday, December 12th, 12, 12. Again, is a time number. 12 is a time number. And then the beginning of the 10th month is on Wednesday and Tuesday. Let's say it's the 10th month in Enoch calendar, December 13 and December 14. So 13 is a master time number. So watch out for the 12th and the 13th, Tuesday, Wednesday for any FF or major FF or their ritual disguised as night meeting or whatever they want to call it. So next weekend, next Friday, Saturday, December 22nd, 23rd, how much time for Rapture? 22nd is the winter solstice, which is we are approaching the midwinter, and the 10th day of the 10th month in Enoch calendar, 1010, and coincide with Nebuchadnezzar siege Jerusalem on the 10th day of the 10th month. So extremely high watch time for everything. Okay, so we won't be bored this following 2 weeks, this weekend and next week. I'm sure something will happen. Let's see. So now, okay, I will continue to discuss the books of Enoch about the heaven. The third level of the heaven. Okay, let's see. Is sweet. Okay, I saw all the sweet flowering trees and beheld their fruits, which were sweet smelling, and all the fruits borne by them bubbling with fragrant exhalation. Okay, so this is the Garden of Eden on the third level of heaven. Above the second heaven is the storehouse for clouds, dews, and snow. So all the storehouses with the 200 angels that are ruling over the stars and heavens. Okay. Then the second heaven is also prison for some of the fallen angels. Okay. Okay, so the third heaven, Garden of Eden, and he said it is a paradise of Eden. There are 300 angels to keep the garden. And let's see, to keep the garden, and then Garden of Eden is prepared for the righteous, and which is after the second coming of Jesus, which is after that, which is the 1,000 years of Jesus' millennial reign. It's the seventh week, and the north side of the Garden of Eden is the tortures, the place for tortures, for the dishonor, for the people who dishonor God. Okay, the north side of Garden of Eden. So the north side is a scary place. Okay. Fourth heaven houses the sun and moon, and the sun is a wheel. It's not a ball. And Around the sun there are four great stars. Each star has under it 8,000 stars. To the right of the sun will fall to the left, each having under 1,000 stars. Altogether 8,000. 8,000 stars. So then go on explain the details. And then there are flying elements of the sun, phoenixes, Chalkidra, those creatures, marvelous. So the sun is not only a wheel, but like with the stars surrounding it and then with flying creatures surrounding it. So 1,000 angels attending it like by the day 15. And then the sun, go around the earth like through the gates. Okay. And the four seasons also control it on the fourth level of the heaven. So the angels also control the four seasons, and then the moon. Okay. Again, the moon is a disk again, also, and so I have little notes here. The sun 28 years cycle, total 365 and a quarter days, and going through 12 gates, like sunrise, sunset. The moon has 354 days. Again, there are 12 gates, like go about moonrise, moonset. So a great cycle of 532 years. Okay, so 3 years and a quarter day all meet, and then the fourth year, one full day. So that is like it's very difficult to understand unless you really use like to draw it down like as a whole picture in front of yourself to make sense of it. And thus day and night about heavenly circles, lower than all circles, shifter than the heavenly winds, the spirits and elements, and angels flying. Each angel has 6 wings. So the fifth heaven, of course, is the prison of Satan, and some of the soldiers called Gregory. Gregory means the watchers, which means they draw this name as the calendar's name, right? Gregorian. So it's like a similar of the pronunciation. So Satan imprisoned on a fifth heaven together with some of the fallen angels, and in the second heaven, some of the fallen angels there. So we know the prison again, second level and the fifth level, 2, 5. And the sixth heaven. The sixth heaven is this make the orders and learn the goings of the stars, the alteration of the moon, or revolution of the sun, and good government of the world. So it's like all the orders and alterations. So all the different stages, or like if they need to change. So like an operation house, the sixth heaven. Archangel who are above angels measure all life in heaven and on earth. Okay. over seasons and years also. So not only operation of the sun, moon, and the world, also keeping track on the heaven and the earth, or every being, their works, right? And of course the seasons and years. And then now, um, the angels who are over rivers and sea, over the fruits of the earth, every grass, giving food to all, to every living thing. Angels who write all the souls of men, all their deeds, their lives before the Lord's face. 6 phoenixes, 6 cherubim, and six-winged ones, continually with one voice, singing one voice. It is not possible to describe their singing. They rejoice before the Lord at his footstool. So it's like, operation and then records and orderly to maintaining, the sea, river, the nature, the animals and stuff. Okay, the seventh heaven, great light and fiery troops of great archangels, incorporeal forces, dominions, orders, governments, cherubim, seraphim, thrones, and many-eyed ones, 9 regiments. So there is the government. Okay, and then we jump to the 10th heaven, is where God dwells. Okay, but how about 8 and 9? Oops, 8 and 9. Let's see. Uh, the 8th heaven is changer of the seasons, drought of the wet, 12 constellations of the circle of the firmament above the 7th heaven. So the 8th heaven is the season changing, like pretty much it's a weather then, right? Changing the season in drought and wet. And then 12 constellations of the circle of the firmament. So how's the 12 constellations? 9th heaven, heavenly homes of the 12 constellations of the circle of the firmament. So the constellations they have homes on the 9th heaven, right below God. Okay. 10th heaven, north face, like iron made to glow in fire, brought out emitting sparks, and it burns. So that's about it. 10th heaven.